is that secretly nice?
Strings, get up here, we'll try strings. All right, what do you think? Toys. Sure, what do you think? String. Okay, we already said string. You have something different? Thumb. Okay, come on up here. Thumb. He said strings too. All right, we got enough now. We got enough. Okay, Fern, who said toys? You said toys. Okay, I don't know what that means, but go for it. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, give him a big round of applause. Have a seat. Yes, though, because sometimes magicians use something called, you can have a seat, they use something called invisible thread. It's not really invisible, but it's thinner than your hair. So it's really hard to see because it's so thin, but because it's so thin, it's also really easy to break. I don't use this stuff. It's really hard to work with. All right, you said hand, so go ahead and try your hand. Is that what I was? Well, wiggle a little bit. Give him a massage. That was a good guess. Give him a big round of applause. Right. But I played a trick on you, so it wouldn't work. I'll show you what. And you didn't know the final detail. All right. There's two secrets to Mr. Baggy. One is how you make one. One is what you do with your thumb during the trick. So what's this made of? What kind of plastic bag? A Ziploc bag. Yeah, you cut the top of a Ziploc bag. But that's not the secret. Because if somebody else used to do this trick and they cut the top of a Ziploc, theirs won't work. This is why. After you cut the top off, you need to cut about that much off one end. So let me show you. This end is cut, and the other end is still sealed. Now, I'll show you why that's important in just a second. Now, when you do the trick, you need to hold the end that's cut. What I did to our young man over here, I handed to him upside down. He didn't know there was a right side up and an upside down. Now, second part, you're going to make a wall with your fingers, and have your thumb touch about the middle of your middle finger. All right? That's where you put the cut into Mr. Baggy. All right? And you squeeze it. Just pinch it between your thumb and your finger. Now, you don't push on it. Some people think you push on it. All you have to do is slide your thumb up and down. Watch. Up, down, even the parent. Now, of course, when you do the trick, you want to hide your thumb behind your hand this way. This way, good trick. This way, not so good. All right, now, let me give you a couple performance tips and then we'll hand it. Hold on, let me give you a couple performance tips and I'll hand some out for you. Don't do this. Don't go home and say, hey, I learned a magic trick. Watch this. Trick's over. Is that a good magic trick? No, just knowing the secret of how to make it move doesn't make it a good magic trick. You need to add some fun pretend stuff. Like, did I really take a hair off my head? No, I pretend. It's already pretend. You gotta go ouch. Go ouch. Then you pretend to tie it. You don't even have to know how to make a knot. Although you're scouts, you should know how to make a knot. You don't have to know how, just pretend. Now, remember the part we said practice, practice, practice? This is the part you have to practice. You need to move your hand that's holding the pretend hair the same way you move Mr. Baggy at the same time. So it looks like you have a hair tie. If you don't practice this, it might look like this. Or like that. Or like that. Those that look, hey, when you move together, it looks like you have a hair tie. All right, last performance tip, then we'll hand them out. Don't move your thumb too fast. Watch what happens if I move my thumb too fast. See, now they see your hand moving crazy. If you go really fast, it's going to come apart. It's not broken, it's a Ziploc, just zip it back together. But it looks more magical when you make it move slowly. Also, make it stop when it's down sometimes. If you just go like this, they might just think you're waving your hand around like our young man did. Right? So you can go, you can even say, watch, I train Mr. Baggy to follow my finger. Mr. Baggy, follow my finger. And if somebody says, oh, you still have a hair tied to your finger, say, Mr. Baggy, go backwards. We go, oh, I guess there's no hair. All right, you got closest, you get that one. All right, now, oh, let me show you one more thing. This is a cool trick that even if somebody guesses how you do it, if you're doing this trick for somebody, they say,